Hi, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you fine. Can you hear
That's
me?
so great. I can hear you and you sound beautiful, to me. I hope that's okay for me to say.
Yes, thank you.
Do you like to dance, or?
I haven't danced in a long time. I think there was a time that I enjoyed dancing, perhaps in my younger years.
What? Did something change?
I think that, you reach a certain age and you stop doing the things that there's a lot of dancing happening.
I personally had an uptick in dancing recently after a real lull for I had a real 7 year, I think there was a high point when I was in middle school, dances, school dances, and I went to a lot of bar mitzvahs, high point in dancing. But then I recently kind of struck it up again, and it's great. I gotta recommend it. Do you remember when you were first do you mind if I ask first memories of trying to figure out how you're supposed to dance?
I think, and this may not be 100% accurate, but I think that my parents were really encouraging of us to kind of learn Michael Jackson dance moves that we could perform when company was over. So that's probably something that I tried to do but was really bad at as a kid.
Wow.
So I actually used to work, my first job out of undergrad was I worked at a coffee shop. I wouldn't call myself a barista.
Wait,
Is
can
there
you back up for a second? If you don't mind, I'm going to interrupt you and ask you why you hesitate to call yourself a barista.
Michael Stipe came in once and had to tell me what a macchiato was because I didn't know what that was at the time.
I have the same memory almost, except minus Michael Stipe. People would order all kinds of crazy shit, and I never had any clue what they were talking about, so I would just guess. And eventually someone was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "I'm so sorry. I have no training at all."
Yeah, so that was me too. They were just like, "Hey, now you work here. Here's an espresso machine." And I mean, I could make the espresso and I could steam things.
That thing was a real problem for me. I got milk everywhere every time. I'm still afraid of those things, to be honest. I don't know when you're supposed to put it stresses me out even thinking about it, to be honest.
It's a little stressful, when I think about when something is properly foamed. I feel like I never really understood that. I was supposed to be able to look at it and be like, oh, this means it's done. And I just never really got that.
I used to grind the coffee, and then I realized that starting my morning with the sound of grinding was totally not worth it. It was totally not worth it. It was this is horrible, and this has been much better. Now I just push the button, I take the the grounded beans, and I put them in there, and I just push a button. It's way chiller. It's improved my life.
Yeah, now I use the pod. And then it's just like a toaster. You just push the button.
Wow.
It works a lot better.
Wow. Yeah, those pods are dangerous because you could just have a bazillion coffees a day. Turbo power.
Nitro brew.
Nitro, I don't even know what that really means, but it seems intense, the word. It's usually $1 more.
It's extra caffeinated. Maybe me getting a cup of coffee in the morning is a kind of dance in and of itself.
Like, do you want to perform that with me? The like barista dance, grinding and shit. Do you want to try it?
Yes, yes, let's do it. So
Okay,
first,
so I'm
I'm
looking
gonna
over
take this espresso
the jar.
It's got a red top.
I'm gonna bring them
and
here.
I'm gonna unhinge the top.
I have a little
And it'll
brown little
grind.
spoon, and I'm gonna scoop them into the. Oh, I forgot the filter. It's up here in the cabinet.
I'm gonna pull it out. Okay, I'm gonna put it down there. And then I'm gonna scoop some espresso into a little espresso thing. 4 scoops for 8 cups of coffee, so I don't know. That's how many you want. I'll put the espresso water in the machine, lock it, turn it on the sink, put the cup under it. Okay, I think that's about enough water. I'm gonna pour it back in there. Put the espresso brew. I'm gonna hit the button. Okay, I'm ready. And then I'm gonna steam some oat milk because it's probably the most agreeable of the milks. I'm gonna pour the coffee and pour my milk. Hey, wait, do you want any milk or anything in your coffee? I usually have my coffee black, so no.
And I've made a flat white, which is kind of like a cappuccino, to share, to offer to you.
Okay. Okay, here's mine. It's just like a cup of coffee, black, in a mug. We can exchange now. Unprecedented meeting content. Alright, well, that's it. I love you.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye. I'll see you next time.